Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the delay. This video was actually supposed to be out Thursday and it's now Saturday. I had a small emergency come up, so I didn't have time to get my sewing machine out and sew everything because I wasn't at home to do so. However, it is here now. 3 things that I want to remind you of. 1, don't forget to submit yourself for the giveaway. My giveaway video is a video before this if you would like to know what I'll be giving away. The last day to submit would be Tuesday. The second thing is, please excuse my scarf. I just did my hair and I want my edges to be laid. So, yeah, that's why I got my scarf on, because I'll be leaving the house after I record this video. Yes, y'all, I got up really early this morning to get this video out for you. It's about in between 8 and 9. I'm not sure what time it is. And the third thing, I am still playing around with my camera. For those of you who have not watched my recent videos, my boyfriend purchased me a new camera. I have a Sony a6000. I'm kind of having a little trouble as to which format to record my videos in and then submitting them to the computer because of the pixelation. Originally I tried MP4 because that made sense to me, and I was like, you know. And then I tried the AVC HD, and now I'm trying the ACA-S or something. I don't know. But someone on YouTube said this is the best quality of video that you're going to get from this camera. Like, it's amazing when you upload to YouTube, So that's what I'm trying today. So when I upload this video, if it is not 120% quality, no, I'm still playing around getting to know my camera. Also, I feel like I pick up background noise. I feel like when I'm editing, I know how to edit a lot of that out. So someone recommended I get a mic, so I may be doing that. However, let's get into the video. If I forgot anything, I'll put in the comments below. But I'm coming to you guys to show you how to alter a swimsuit, especially when you're ordering from some of these China or foreign country websites. So in the pictures, like I showed you, I'll be altering this white swimsuit. I'm going out of town soon, and of course we all need some really nice swimsuits to be on the beach or whatever the case may be, or to go swimming at a hotel or whatever. Now, if you notice the low back part in the photo, it is so big on me, like it's crazy. Like, I'm probably going to take in like 1.5 inches on each side. But I'm going to show you an easy way to take that in. Today I'll be using my sewing machine, but you can also take this in by hand, which I will explain in the video. And also, if you would like to see an actual video of me taking in a swimsuit by hand, comment below and I will get that to you guys as well. So let's get started. So some of the materials I'll be using is some fabric scissors. I will also be using a magnetic square. I'm not sure if that's the correct name of that. Then I'll also be using this container of pins. And the pins in this container, I can kind of just show you. They just look like this, if I can get this. Yeah. So they're just pins to help you pin the fabric in place. And you can get these at Joann's, at Walmart for a couple bucks. Not expensive at all. And this is kind of like if you're sewing a lot and you have a lot of pins and you don't want to have to put them in there, you don't want them all on your floor, this just kind of picks them up for you, or you can just throw them right up on this disc. As far as my sewing machine, I will be using the Brother CS6000i computerized sewing machine, and it has like all these different sewing patterns here. And then you do everything pretty much digitally from the screen to like set it, change the foots and things like that. So what you're going to kind of see me do here is pin the swimsuit where I want to take it off. So first thing you want to do is turn it inside out. And all this will be the same whether you're using a sewing machine or a hand needle. So I'll go over all that to the video. And also, if you guys want to see sniff videos how I set my sewing machine up, how I put my bobbins in, thread my thread, and things like that, and kind of I guess how-to type of videos, let me know. I will say I am self-taught, so if there's something that your grandma taught you and you're like, girl, that is not what my grandma said, dude, your grandma was probably right, you know, because again, I'm self-taught, so I do what works and makes sense for me. So one thing to remember is, because I'm sorry, that's my bracelet, because I'm folding this, if I say I'm doing an inch, that will technically come up and show as a 1/2 inch, because remember, if I'm folding this way, although I'm only seeing 1/2 inch, when you open it, you're really working with an inch. So make sure, this part really doesn't matter. You go to the seam. To me, I feel like that's the easiest part to start from. You're going to start from your seam, and then I'm going to fold mine towards the back. So here's one thing. If I fold it towards the back, that's going to ultimately widen up this back part a little bit to make it more open. Or I can choose to fold it towards the front, which will bring the front out a little more. But be careful when you're doing that, because you have these cups and you don't want to sew over the cups. So I think it's easier if you sew towards the back, and if you find out that you still want it a little tight in the front, then fold it back over and do some more stitching there. So let's get into it, because I'm doing a lot of talking and not a lot of stitching. So just kind of smooth it out, and then fold it over like so, and then pin. Depending on what I'm sewing, sometimes I start in the middle, and a lot of people pin this way. I mean, you can. Again, I'm self-taught, so I prefer to pin this way. Pinning this way supposedly is easier to take the pins out when you're sewing with a sewing machine, but to each his own. I prefer to pin along this way. As you see, I'm just kind of moving the cup out, because I want to make sure that I am not sewing on the cup, and then just making sure that I'm keeping my fabric smooth. Then I'm going to turn it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. And then just kind of make sure that you're making both sides as even as possible. Typically, I would use a ruler to measure it out and making sure I'm pinning the same thing. but because it's a swimsuit and it's stretchy, to me it's not that big of a deal if it's a little bit off. So yeah. Okay, so now that we have both sides pinned, I'm kind of now just looking to see if there's anything else I'm going to want to take in. And then after you pin it, you can kind of go and look on the other side, and it's just kind of how it looks pinned, but when you stitch it, you should be fine. Now the difference is, if you're using and sewing by hand, you technically want to have an option to use it, because let me start. So I'm going to use a narrow zigzag stitch because this is a stretchy material and I want to still be able to stretch. However, if you're sewing by hand, you won't have an option to do a zigzag stitch unless you zigzag it yourself by hand. It's going to take a little bit longer, but you can't do that. You can just sew a straight stitch. It'll limit a little bit of the stretchiness right there, but as long as you don't take it in too much, you should be fine. So let's get started with the stitching. So I'm just looking for this looks fine, but when I get up here to the cup where these pins are, it looks a little bit weird to me, so I'm just gonna repin those too. So now you kind of see how this looks a lot neater than what this size looks. So when I get over, I'm going to repin that side as well. So I already have my sewing machine threaded and all that good stuff and ready to go. So we're going to just jump right in. I do a couple of reverse stitches to re-secure that thread right there. So to show you that mistakes happen on camera, the whole time I thought I was sewing, the thread from the top was not being threaded through, so somehow it got snagged on something and I wasn't sewing. So I guess this is a good learning point to show you, you will have mistakes when you're sewing. So just be patient. If that means starting over, that means taking a break. Do what you need to do. Right now I'm showing you something that I originally did off camera. And I'm just re-threading my thread so I can go back in. And ultimately go back to that same place and start over. Just cutting the extra thread. I'm going to turn it inside out and kind of eyeball it to see if I think it's small enough because I'm really tiny. Okay, so I'm gonna go try this on. I will take some pics and show you all, and then yeah. So I just finished trying the swimsuit on, and here's a couple pics. Now, from those pics, the swimsuit fits fine. I would definitely wear it like this. However, I'm going to take it in maybe a quarter of an inch actually, just to get the back just a little bit more fitted. But other than that, that's good. If you see in the picture, because of the lighting, you can kind of see this overlap. This part overlaps. So if you would like, you could go in and cut this off and then mend the edges. Or actually, because of the material, this jersey material, you don't even have to mend it, because as you wash it, the edges will start to curl up against themselves. So yeah, I was going to say something else, but as you can see, I forgot. So yeah, if you guys like this video and want to see more videos like this, let me know and I will post some more. And again, just a reminder, the giveaway will close on Tuesday. So if you would like to enter the giveaway, make sure you go and watch my video before this one. And as always, thank you for visiting my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.